Jai Shri Krishna everyone. In this session I will teach you chapter number 5, Internet and Web for class 12th IP from NCERT textbook. Now, introduction to computer network. We are living in a connected world. Connected world means you are living in which country? India. Okay. So, just like India, many countries are there. For example, UAE, UK, USA, Pakistan, Bangladesh, so many countries are there. In one country, many states are there. For example, in India, states are available. In this state, many districts are there. In this district, many villages, town and cities there. Now you can see that it is connected. Village is connected to district. District is connected with states and states is connected with country. Clear? And this country to connect with another country. So this is the connected world. Information is being produced, exchanged and traced across the globe in real time. Real time means actual time. Actual time, we can produce the data, we can exchange our information and traced also. For example, traced means you have ordered one product and this product, when it will deliver, okay, when it will deliver, at what time it will deliver, which place already it's reached, like this. So through the one link they will provide, and that link what you will do, you can trace your products or items. It's possible as almost everyone and everything in the digital world is interconnected through one way or other. Why it is telling that interconnected with digital world? Because whatever work you are doing through the internet, everything it is called the digital only. Okay, just like I have downloaded this PDF from CBSE website. So when I download, that times what I required? Internet I required. Then I can download this PDF. So that is why I am also working in the internet only. So that is also digital world. So that is why now everything and everyone are connected. If you are watching any movie online directly, so that is also digital world, you are connected. Watching YouTube, that is also connected with digital only. Through the internet, whatever work you are doing, everything it is called to the digital world only. So what is called network? A group of two or more similar things or people interconnected with each other is called network. Listen, and the one person how can connect? How you can share? If you do not have, this person do not have any friends, okay, then whatever he or she is thinking, whatever he or she is studying, how he or she can share? Because no one is there in his or her life to listen. Okay, so it is not called a network. When just like you, one person, your friends is there, one best friend, okay, now you sharing everything to your best friend. This best friend has another friend, okay, now this person is sharing everything to that bestie. So now you are connected to each other because you have trust level, because this person told to you that this person is also very good. Now you are connected, and thereafter now this is called a network. So some of the examples of network in our everyday life. So that is why in the network, how many people at this required? 2 people. Social network, mobile network network of computers, airlines, railways, banks, hospital, networks. What is social network? Social networks, through the social media you are connecting with your friends. Friends you are connecting. So this is called social network. For example, your Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and any other social media, whatever you are using. Mobile network. When through the mobiles, if you are connecting with someone, it is called mobile network. Network of computers, when computers are connected with each other, interconnected with each other, it is called network of computers. Airlines, whenever you are booking your flights, cancel your flights, any reservation or regarding of the flights, you can see here. So that is called airline networks. Railway, train related data you will get it here. Banks, accounts related data you will get it here. Hospitals, patients related data you will get it here. So all are called networks. Now this example is a social network. How social networks are connected. Social network means in the social media. Now one person is connected to this and this, means 3 persons. Okay, like this, then like this also. Okay, 3 persons. Now this person has connected to this. Okay, this one is also. So you can see that connected. Now from here also it is connected. So now these 2 person has a one common friend. Okay, this person has a common of these 2 persons. So like this you can see that common friends, automatically they are connected with each other. So what is computer network? It is an interconnection among 2 or more computers or computing device. When 2 or more than 2 systems are connected, or computing device means printer, okay, your scanner, this one scanner, this is printer, this is called resources also, or other computing device or any other computing device. So when they are connected with each other, and then with resources also, so this is called computer network. Such interconnection allow computers to share data. Why they will connect to each other? To sharing the data and resources. Sharing the data, these are called resources. Printer, scanner, any device. Only one device is there and you are connected with one main PC, and then everyone can use that resources. This is called a resources or computing device. And sharing the data means what happened? File they can share, image they can share, and video. These all are called data only. A basic network may connect a few computers placed in a room. Few computers. Regarding our work, systems are required. If one school only 10 students is studying, so then what happened? Maximum how many system is required? 10. Otherwise minimum, if we'll tell that in each system 2 students will sit, so then minimum 5 systems we can tell that. Okay, 5 systems is required, means 5 computer we require. Maximum is 10. So now tell me that these 5 systems means it is very small area they are covering. Okay, so network size is vary from small to large depending on the number of computers. Number of computers, depending on the number of computers, network size is vary. Okay, and number of computers according to our works it is required. And these systems is called host also or nodes also. Whatever systems you are connected in the internet through the network, it is called host or nodes. like server, desktop, laptop, cellular phones. Cellular phones means your mobile phone. These two paragraphs again it is repeated, you can check it. Now this is the computer network. So this is router, and in this router are connected with the desktop, your cellular phones, tab, this is printer, then your laptop. So apart from computers, network includes networking devices like switch, router, modem. These are the networking devices. So through these devices we are connecting the computer network. Networking devices are used to connect multiple computers in different settings. Yes, in these devices we can connect multiple systems. For communication, data in a network is divided into smaller chunks called packets. For communication, listen, whenever we are connect in the network, so that means definitely we are communicating to each other systems like this. Okay, so whenever we are communicating, for which purpose? Only to sharing the data. Sharing the data. This data types may be file. File mean your text file, XLS files means Excel file, your PowerPoint file, presentation, PPT file, any type of PDF file like that. Okay, that's why I have written file only. Then now image format, now video. Okay, like these all are called as a data. So this one you are sharing. So whenever you are sharing that, and this is the one route. Route means just like whenever you are going one place to another place, so then what you are using as a road. One person is going to another place, means this place, to meet his or her friend, so then this is called road. Okay, and this road you are going. So now tell me that whenever you reached your destination place, after destination, when already you reached, then anyone can steal you. कोई आपका जो things anyone can steal you या kidnapping you. Is it possible? No. On the road is it possible that in between anyone can steal your things also, even kidnap also. Okay, so same things here. You can see that in the route, in this route anyone can hack your data. Means hacker or cracker. This is cracker or hacker can steal your data, stealing your data. But when already you reach the destination place, means receiver already get this data, then no one can steal you. So that is why this data we are dividing into smaller chunks, that is called packets. Then and before the whenever already reached and after reached in the receiver place, what they already combine all the packets and then receiver will get it to the data only. But in the route it is a packet. This is divided, and according to your file size it is divided into packets, small packets. Now if hacker or cracker get it only one packet, because they are using the different and even not a random. Suppose this file has divided into 5 parts. For example, 5 packets means packet 1, packet 2, packet 3, packet 4 and packet 5. Not necessary packet 1 will reach first, then packet 2 will reach, then packet, not necessary that. They are using the different routes. Okay, and anyone can reach first, and any random order they will be go. So that is why that hacker and cracker will not understand that. They got in the half data. It is no use, useless. For example, you purchased a desktop. In the desktop you know that in the desktop what we required? Desktop, your keyboard is required, mouse is required, CPU is required. Clear? This is the 4 main components. Desktop means monitor, CPU, keyboard and mouse. Already you purchased and you are coming to home, and in between of the road someone has taken your things, means already stealed. So now tell me that if all the four things kidnapper that person will get, then that is useful, yes or no? अगर उसको एक ही सामान मिला, ओनली मॉनिटर मिला, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मॉनिटर उसने ले लिया और इस जो 3 थिंग्स है ये आपने कहीं और रखा था और ये छोटे छोटे थे तो आपने उसको संभाल के कहीं और रखा था, तो ये आपके पास है, डेस्कटॉप ओनली उसके पास चला गया, तो क्या काम आएगा? उसको नहीं आएगा। हाँ, काम आ सकता, मतलब क्या, उसको ये तीनों चीज़ें खरीदनी पड़ेगी, दिस 3 थिंग्स, CPU, मॉनिटर, CPU, माउस एंड कीबोर्ड। हाँ, ये अगर 4 थिंग्स ही विल गेट, then it is very useful. For one product, one things cannot be used. Clear? So same thing here also. These packets are then carried over a network. I already explained. They will go through the packets. Device in a network can be connected either through wired media like cables or wireless media like ear. Whenever packets are going, so this can be go through the wired, otherwise wireless. Wireless means Wi-Fi. This is called ear. In a communication network, each device that is a part of a network and that can receive, create, store or send data to different networks routes is called a node. This is called, for example, this is a sender and next this is called receiver. So this is a one node, or you can tell that host also. This is another node, receiver node. This is receiver node, this is sender node. So when sender is sending the data, receiver will get it. So that is why receiver receive the data. He or she can create the data also, and even this data can store also, and then afterwards response also. Response means send the data in the different network nodes. So this is called node. Okay, whenever sender and receiver are sending and they are interconnected with the network, it is called node or host. In the context of data communication, a node can be device. This node can be a device such as modem, hub, bridge, switch, router, digital telephone handset, printer, computer or server. These all are called as a node only. Which one? Your modem also, because modem is connected. From the modem, we are connecting to all the systems and resources. Hub, bridge, switch, routers, all are the networking devices. And printer, computer, server. Interconnectivity of a server. I just want to explain server. Listen, if in the small organization, just like 25 to 30 systems is there in the one lab, suppose 30 systems is there. In 30 systems, now tell me that for desktop, keyboard, mouse and CPU. For desktop, we need the keyboard to writing the data, for mouse to handling the software, just like open the software and close the software. That's why. So keyboard, mouse and then desktop, monitor. For storing, we need CPU. So this CPU for every systems, when will connect it, so then what happen, every system's data are storing in the CPU, and if this CPU will remove it, and then we connect everything in this server. Server is nothing, it is a big CPU. You can understand that, because all these systems data are, suppose 30 systems are there, so these 30 systems, whenever users are working, and every user's data are storing where, in the server only. So as a admin can see from the server only, without going to the destination place. From the server place only, in the one place they can watch it. what they are storing and what they are doing in these 30 systems. So in the big organization, they are doing like this only. From the servers, they are not purchasing for every systems in the CPU. They are purchasing in the one big servers, and then every systems are connected in the servers only. Then easily admin can check it, and all the data are available is here only. So this is called server. Interconnectivity of computing device in a network allow us to exchange information simultaneously with many parties through emails, website, audio, video, calls, etc. Interconnectivity means interconnect with the computing device in a network. For which purpose? That is for exchange the information simultaneously through the emails, website, audio, video, calls also. Network allows sharing of resources. Sharing of resources, I already told that. Which one? Your printer, scanner, this one. For example, a printer can be made available to multiple computers through a network. Look at here. Already here also given the example of printer only. A network storage can be accessed by multiple computers. People often connect their devices through hotspots, thus forming a small personal network. So then through the hotspots means from your mobile hotspot you will connect it, and then afterwards you will take this one. They can use it as a printer, and then afterwards take out the print. Types of network. Types of network, it is divided into geographical area wise. Geographical area wise it is divided. Networking divided through the if small range is there, that is 0 to 1 kilometer, then it is called LAN, and if it is 0 to 10 meters will come, then it is called PAN, personal area network. So in the 10 meters only Bluetooth will work. Bluetooth, and then your hotspot, okay, that one will work, PAN. And 0 to 1 kilometer, this is LAN area. Now LAN afterwards 30 to 40 kilometers, it will PAN area, MAN area, sorry, not PAN, MAN. PAN is 0 to 10 meters only. Within the 1 kilometer, that is LAN, and 30 to 40 kilometer MAN, and more than 40 kilometers we are connected with the WAN, wide area network. This is metropolitan area network. So that is why LAN covers to the one building. So this is the already has given geographical area covered, and data transfer rate. Data transfer rate, that means the speed of the network. Computer networks are broadly categorized. Whenever you are going to the large range, just like look at here, this is span. Now come to the LAN. Now MAN, and then WAN. Now tell me that which one is the shortest distance? PAN. So that is why transfer of the data is very high. Now whenever we are going to the LAN, if we'll compare with PAN, this is slower than PAN but higher than MAN, and this is slower than LAN but higher than MAN, data transfer rate. Okay, and this is WAN is very slow according to the MAN. According to the MAN, LAN and PAN. Clear? So, and these networks we can connect wireless also or wire also. Wireless means through the Wi-Fi, or wire as a cable we will use it. Now local area network, short form is LAN. LAN. It is a network that connects computers, mobile phones, tablet, mouse, printer, etc. placed as a limited distance. Limited distance means, already I mentioned that, up to 1 kilometer it will cover. The geographical area covered by a LAN can range from a single room, a floor, and office having one or more buildings in same premises. Same premises means in the same one or more buildings they are connected. Okay, but normally we are telling that in the one building they will cover. But if is a distance 1 to second building, it is up to only 1 kilometer it will come, then it will take it. Laboratory also, a school, college, university campus. This is comes to the LAN area. And it's connect through wires, Ethernet cables, fiber optical cables, or Wi-Fi. These are the cables name: fiber optics, Ethernet cables, wires. These are the wires name. Otherwise, through the Wi-Fi also you can connect it. So local area example is given here. Look at here. Desktop, CPU. This is scanner. Again desktop, printer, then desktops. Okay, now you can see this desktop do not have CPU. This one is also no, this is also no. So all these are storing where? In the server. So this one we can tell that CPU as a server. Now this printer also can share it, and scanner also can share it. So LAN is comparatively secure as only authentic users. Yes, because LAN because within the 1 kilometer, so that is why authentic users in the network can access other computers or shared resources. They have limited distance, so that is why systems also are limited, and they can also sharing data and resources to the authentic users only. Users can print documents using a connected printer, upload or download documents and software to and from the local server. Local server means this servers we are not connecting to the browser. Browser means in the if you will upload anything in the server means browser server, then what happen? Your data can access by everyone whenever browser server if you will upload it. And this is local server. Local server means what happen? Everything in this server, whatever you are storing, whatever you are creating, installing the software, everything in your servers only. From these servers, no one will get it the data. That means no one can take it your data. This is called local network, local server. Such LANs provide the short range communication with the high speed data transfer rate. Yes, that is why high speed data transfer rate whenever you are sending, uploading, downloading, everything. So these type of networks can be extended up to how many kilometers? 1 kilometer. So that is why data transfer in LAN is quite high, usually varies from 10 Mbps. Whenever you are sending the data, that is the 10 megabits per second. Listen, whenever Mbps, B is small has written, then you understand that this is megabits per second. Your data transfer rate is. If this B is capital MB, then P is small. This is called byte. Megabyte per second. Remember that. Small b for bits, capital B for byte. So 10 Mbps, 2000 Mbps called Giga Ethernet also. So you can see the speed of the LAN. 10 Mbps to 1000 Mbps, where Mbps stands for megabits per second. Ethernet is a set of rules. Set of rules means this is called protocol that decide how computers and other devices connect with each other through cables in a local area network. Here in the Ethernet we have some set of rules is there. Then they can decide that how computers and other systems are connected with each other. Just like somewhere password is also there. Through the password you can connect it. Okay, Another things I am telling that firewall also they can use it. So when in this server, in the local server, firewall they will provide. So then what happen? And firewall means lock some website, then no one can use it, that particular website. So that is why firewall is required. Now come metropolitan area network. Metropolitan area network, MAN, is an extended form of LAN. I have already told that first PAN will come, then afterwards LAN will come. This line you remember, then what will come? MAN. Okay, so MAN is the extended form of LAN, yes, which covers a larger geographical area like a city or a town, because LAN, this one PAN only connect a one room because 10 meters distance. Now LAN, otherwise we can say that one room to two rooms, not extend of the two rooms. Now LAN, one building, one room also, okay, up to 1 kilometer. Now MAN cover city or town, because one city or town distance will come up to 30 to 40 kilometer. One city will cover one village, okay. So that is why it will cover to 30 to 40 kilometer. Data transfer rate in MAN is also range in Mbps, megabits per second, but it is considerably less as compared to LAN. Means whenever we'll sending the data, so data transfer rate is Mbps, but LAN Mbps is what is LAN's data transfer rate is 10 Mbps to 1000 Mbps. Data transfer rate is very high. And how we can connect it? Through the cable, Ethernet cable, fiber optics or Wi-Fi. Now come to the MAN. MAN is also connection is fiber optic, wire or wireless also, but data transfer rate is slow. Now cable TV network or cable based broadband internet service are example of MAN. Here cable TV network is a best example of MAN because it is covered to the one city, town or village. This kind of network can be extended up to 30 to 40 kilometers. Sometimes many LANs are connected together to form a MAN, because one LAN connected with one building, this connected with another building, this connected with another building, like this. If we will do it as a one chain, so then one LAN and another LAN, this is another LAN, and these two LANs when will interconnect with each other, then they will create a MAN. Okay, one LAN distance is 1 kilometer, another LAN distance is also up to 1 kilometer. So when we will interconnect with two, then 1 plus 1 2 kilometer. So that is why range will come to as a MAN. Look at here, this is one LAN, another LAN, another LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3, all are connected with the networking devices. Then this is called a MAN example, metropolitan area network. Now come wide area network. Wide area network connects computer and others LANs and MANs. So so then LAN plus MAN equal to WANs will come. Wide area network. MAN to MAN also will come with LAN or MAN, because LAN distance is 1 kilometer. This is suppose 40 kilometers. So 40 plus 1, 41 kilometer. So then it will come to the WAN. Okay. LAN to LAN we cannot tell that it will becomes as a WAN, but LAN to LAN, this one LAN plus LAN becomes as a MAN, metropolitan area network. But LAN plus MAN means two different networks are connected, then becomes as a WAN, wide area network, which are spread across different geographical location of a country are in different countries or continents. So whenever we are connected with the WAN, so then connected with the different countries also, continents also. A WAN could be formed by connecting a LAN to other LANs. Figure 5.5 we will see. This is LAN 1 India. This is LAN 1 France. Okay, both are LAN, but both are different places LAN. So this are the switch, this is the switch. When they are connected with the internet, then it is a wide area network, because this is one country, this is another country. So one country interconnect with the other country. If in the same countries, if you are talking about, so then city should be different, your state should be different. Then we can tell that LAN to LAN, it will connect in the wide area. Otherwise, you know that now I have given the examples. LAN plus LAN if you will do, then 1 kilometer plus 1 kilometer equal to 2 kilometers. So 2 kilometer, how it will becomes as a wide area network? Not possible that it will come through the MAN only. If it is different places, just like country to country as given, if we will tell that city to cities, so then we can tell that it will becomes as a wide area network. So via wired or wireless media, large business, educational and government organization connects their different branches in different location across the world through the WAN. Yes, just like NVS, Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti. It is one organization. In this organization has many school, I think more than 90 school, more than 90. And now this is the big organization, and this organization has many school. Suppose we will take now 90 schools. So now these 90 schools in the different states, okay, and these states in the different districts also, okay. So now tell me that these 90 schools in the headquarters, in the head office, how they will organize, how they can see that what is going on in this 90 branch. So that is why they are connected with the WAN. And in these schools, what is their LAN only. So this LAN connect with the WAN and they can see that. So that is why different location in the different across the world through the WAN. The internet is the largest WAN that connects billions of computers, smartphones and millions of LANs from different continents. Yes. So it is the largest WAN. Which one? Internet, that connects billions of computers, because you are using the internet for your own purpose, then other is using for internet for other purpose. So that is why in the few seconds, if you will see the data in the Google, in the 1 second, not 60 seconds, means 1 minute, how many users are using the social media, otherwise Google, otherwise whatever. You can see that, then you will understand that within the 60 seconds, billions of data are generating every 60 seconds. Now you can already, I taught this example. Now network devices, because through the network devices we will connect to the network to communicate data through different transmission media, and to configure network with different functionality. We require different devices like modem, hub, switch, repeater, router and gateway, etc. Modem stands for modulator, demodulator. Modulator, demodulator, modem. So here in the sender side and receiver side, this is called sender, this is called receiver. So sender side modulator is there, and this is demodulator is required in the receiver side. Why? Sender, sending the data. Now tell me that whenever you will send the data, just like now I am teaching, so I am teaching in which language? English language. English language system, understand? This language, whatever language now I am using, just like English language I am using, is this system understand? No. So this English language will convert to the machine language, you know that. Okay, so that is why this is called digital to analog. So modulator work is convert digital to analog and sending the data. Now in the receiver place, what is there? Demodulator receiving analog data and convert analog to digital and then delivered to receiver. Then receiver understand the digital data. So in middle, what is going on? Machine code is going on. This machine code is called analog data. Okay, because machine understand only to the machine language, that is called 0, otherwise 1, binary codes. Every character is generating 8 bits data, and this 8 bits is a combination of 0 and 1 only. Okay, so it refers a device used for conversion between analog signal and digital bits, means analog signal to digital signals. We know computer stores and process in terms of zeros and 1. However, to transmit data from a sender to a receiver or while browsing the internet, digital data are converted to an analog signal, and the medium, be it free space or a physical media, carries the signal to the receiver. I already explained this part. Okay, to transmit the data from a sender to a receiver, whenever transmit the sender to a receiver, what is required? In the internet, digital data are converted to a analog signal. So here modulator, what is the work? Digital data converted to a analog signal, and then afterwards carries the signal to the receiver, and these data are going through the signals only. So signals will vary like this only. Through the signals data is going. These are modems connected to both the source and destination nodes. The modem are the senders and act as a modulator. I have already mentioned sender side modulator will be there and receiver side demodulator, and that converts digital data into analog signal. The modem at the receiver ends act as a demodulator that converts analog signal to digital data for the destination node to understand. Okay, I already explained this part. What is that? Sender side, what is there? Modulator, and receiver side, what is there? Demodulator. So what is the work of modulator? Digital to analog. Convert digital to analog. So receiving the data, what is that? Digital data, because now I am teaching which language? English language, and this language computer does not understand. So that is why English language will convert to the which language? Machine language. So this machine language is called analog signal, analog data, and this one will transfer to the receiver through the analog signals only, and then here in the receiver ends, demodulator works to convert these analog data to digital data, and then afterwards receiver will get it, the digital data. Look at here, this is digital data. Digital data has fixed wavelengths, fixed wavelength. Okay, remember that. So this digital data, what is going on? Modulator, this is the modem. So sender side, remember that. So sender side, anyone can send us, so that is why two places is given, modulation, demodulation is given. Okay, so then modulation, so from here it is going on through the analog data is passing, then afterwards what is going on? Demodulation, if it is the receiver, then this is the sender. Then sender, what will do? Sending the data, and then this modem work is what? Modulate the data. So modulator work is digital to convert analog, and then through the analog signals it will go. See, this is the wavelength, this one analog signal. Digital signals has fixed length, remember that, but analog does not have fixed length. It will just like a wave like this. Okay, then afterwards converting. Now Ethernet card, it is very necessary whenever we are connecting your systems through the internet. Ethernet card also known as network interface card. This is the short form is NIC. Okay, NIC card, network interface card. It is a network adapter. It is an adapter used to set up a wired network. So whenever you are connecting your systems through the wired network in the LAN cable, so that times we required NIC card, Ethernet card, and it is a one adapter. It is already available if you are using desktop. So in the CPU it is available. In the back side you will just check it. Whenever you are insert the pen drive, that near about you will see this like this port is there. Okay, this is the adapter port. Which one? Cables adapter, LAN adapter, and in the laptop also it is available. Without that adapter we cannot connect it your system through the LAN cables. Wirelessly you can connect it. Wireless means through the Wi-Fi you can connect it, but if you want to connect through the wire, then we required this adapter. So, and in these adapters are connected through the, look at here, this NIC card. It acts as an interface between computer and the network. So what is the work of NIC card? Interface between computer and network. It is a circuit board mounted on the motherboard of a computer. Where it is available, this NIC card? In the motherboard. The Ethernet cables connects the computer to the network through NIC. So these Ethernet cables, how you will connect? Through this adapter only, through the NIC. Ethernet cards can support data transfer between 10 Mbps to 1 Gbps. Why? Because LAN cables you are connecting. So LAN cable data transfer rate is 10 to 1000 Mbps, and whenever 1000 Mbps is coming, this is called 1 Gbps. Gigabits per second. Each NIC has a MAC address. MAC is a physical address. MAC address, IP address, two addresses there, which helps to uniquely identify the computer on the network. See, one MAC address, another one IP address. MAC address is a physical address. Physical address means every systems, whatever systems you are using in the internet, then every system has a one physical address. It cannot be changed. So this is called MAC address. IP address, whenever your connection will change, your IP address also will change. LAN to MAN also, MAN to WAN also, like that. But MAC address cannot be changed. This is the physical address. To uniquely identify your computer on the network. Yes, if you are spreading some bad news, so how policemen will know that from which system it is coming? When they will hack your systems? Through the MAC address only. Through the MAC address they know that this system's from which place. And IP address also will generate it. Now come repeater. Data are carried in the form of signal over the cable. So these signals can travel a specified distance. See, repeater, whenever we are sending the data, so through the signal it is going on. So whenever signal is going on, through the signal it is going on, whenever our distance is larger area it will cover, then repeater, that means signal is weak. So this weak signals means data can break. So in this, when in the limited distance afterwards, one repeater they will install to regenerate the weak signal. So repeater, remember that, regenerate the weak signal to strong signal. These signals can travel a specified distance, usually about 100 meters. So one repeater can travel the data to 100 meters only, not a 1 kilometer also. Now remember that. So in the LAN connection is how many? 1 kilometer, up to 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. Yes. So 100 into 10, 100 into 10, then 1000. So in the 1000 meter, so in the 1 kilometer, up to 1 kilometer, how many repeaters we required? 10 repeaters. If we will connect our systems with the LAN and it is up to 1 kilometer, so then 10 repeaters is required, because one repeater can cover only to the 100 meters. Afterwards it will weak, your data will weak. So regenerate the weak data to strong data, we need the repeater. A repeater is an analog device. Why analog device? Because data transferring to the analog only with signals on the cables to which it is connected. The weakened signal appearing on the cable is regenerated and put back on the cable by a repeater. Okay, so weak signal to regenerate as a strong signal, that is why we require as a repeater. Here also is given, signals lose their strength beyond this limit and become weak. In such condition, original signals need to be regenerated. Yes, 100 meters afterwards, what is going on? Lose the data, means strength. So that is why you require repeater to regenerate the data, regenerate the original data. So that is why weak signal to strong signal. Now hub is a Ethernet. It is an Ethernet hub. Look at here, you can see your lab also. We are connecting the cables here. How many nodes is here? 8. So then 8 systems we can connect in. It is a network device used to connect different devices through wires. Yes, all the wires are connected here, and your PC's wires also will connect it here. This is also just like a NIC card. NIC card in the desktop, if you are using as a desktop, so in the CPU's back side your NIC card is there. So here in these cables you are connected, and this cable will connect here also. So 2 places, in the hub also and your NIC also. Then we can, because the LAN will connect with this hub, and this hub, through this hub, through this cable, internet is coming to your system. Okay. So in the hub, what is the demerit of the hub? Whenever you are sending the data, so then how many systems are connected here? 8 systems. So all the 7 systems will get it your data. All the 7 systems. If you are sending to number 5 systems, then also every systems will get it to the data. Every system. So this is the demerit of the hub. Data arriving on any of the lines are sent out on all the others. All the others, because sender, this is the sender is sending. So whenever sender is sending, then all the systems will get it the data. So that is why send it to all. The limitation of hub is that if data are 2 devices come at the same time, then they will collide. Yes, suppose sender number 1, this means this node also sending the data and number 2 also sending the data. So then these 2 systems are sending the data in the same times. So that why it will crash. Crash means, that is why it is called collide, means data is mixed up. Okay, then it is called accident also. Accident. Okay, same times whenever you are sending, then it will collide, otherwise no problem. But everyone will get it your data, what you have sent. And the receivers also will take it. So accident means, you know that on the road whenever you are going that, and if accident happens, then what happen? Your data will mix up, everything will mix up. So same things here, data is collide. Switch. Switch, whenever, look at, this is a switch. Whenever we are sending in this switch. It is working just like a hub, but switch, whenever through the switch we are sending the data, only receiver will get it the data. Only receiver. It will send to the particular IP address. Send to the particular, not to all. So this is the difference between switch and hub. Just like hub is sending the data to all, but as a switch, what it will do? Only sending the data to the particular device, particular address. A switch is a networking device that plays a central role in a local area network. Like a hub, a network switch is used to connect multiple computers. It is also connected with multiple computers or communicating device. When data arrives, the switch extracts the destination address. Whenever data is arriving, means whenever sender is sending the data, so then it is extract the destination address from the data packet. Whenever sender is sending the data, so that times this data converted to the packet, and in this packet IP address is there. Through this IP address, this switch will get it to the IP address, and this IP address will find to which systems IP address is there, this one. So then sending to the exact destination address, means receiver only will get it to this information, no others one. So and looks at up in a table to see where it is sent the packet. Thus it sends signal to only selected device. Look at here, only selected device instead of sending to all. Okay, through the IP address, switch is recognized and then searching which IP address is same, then afterwards sending to the that particular one. It can forward multiple packets at the same time. A switch does not forward the signals which are noisy or corrupted. Okay, so switch will rectify, and then afterwards it will does not forward if your data is noisy and corrupted data. It drops such signals, उसको remove कर देगा and ask the sender to resend it. If noisy data is there, corrupted data is there, that means mix up data is there, then switch will drop it, means remove the data, delete this data and tell that to sender resend it again. So this is the beneficial of switch. Ethernet switches are common in homes and office to connect multiple devices, thus creating LANs or to access the internet. Okay, so switch is good for us whenever we are sending to the some professional data and we don't want to send to others. Router. What is router? It is a network device that can receive data, analyze it and transmit it to other network. So in the router will receive the data, then afterwards analyze it, then afterwards transmit it to other network. A router connects as a local area network to the internet. It is connected to the local area network only. Compared to a hub and switch, router has advanced capabilities as it can analyze the data being carried over a network, decide or alter how it is packaged and send it to another network of different types. Listen, hub, switch, router, all are working in the LAN only, but hub send it to all the system. Switch through the IP address sending to the particular. Router receive the data, then after analysis the data, okay, and then transmit to the other network, and even length of the file wise it will divided this data into packets and afterwards transfer it. So this is the telling, this is the benefits of the router. For example, data has been divided into packets of a certain size. Suppose these packets are to be carried over a different type of network which cannot handle bigger packet. So when cannot handle bigger packet of that network, then it will divided into smaller packets, repackaged. Look at, data has to be repackaged as a smaller packets and then sent over the network by a router. This is the router example. A router is wired also, wireless also. Wired also, wireless also. Wireless router can provide Wi-Fi, access to smartphones and other devices. Yes, in the other devices, just like through the Wi-Fi, you can print also, you can scan also through the scanner. First you have to connect it, and through the Wi-Fi you can do it. Usually such routers also contain some ports to provide wired internet access also. Some ports is there to connect in the internet through the wired. These days home Wi-Fi routers perform in the dual task of a router and a modem or switch. Modem work is what? Modulator, demodulator. So sender and receiver both side is required. Switch for particular sending to the particular address, we required switch. Modem, data will send to the analog and then afterwards convert it. So these routers connect to incoming broadband lines from ISP, Internet Service Provider. ISP's full form is Internet Service Provider, and convert them to digital data for computing device to process. Okay, so from where we are connecting? Through the internet. So internet who will provide? ISP, Internet Service Provider. They are providing to internet, and through the internet we are connecting our systems through these devices. Modem, switch, hub. Repeater in between we are using. Gateway, through the name you can understand that. Gateway suggest it is a key process point that acts as a gate between an organization's network and the outside world of the internet. Okay, gateway. So this is the key. Whenever this is one organization, and from the outside this is the one range, and from the outside they want to come inside. So gateway ask for the key. If they knows that keys, then afterwards they can come inside, otherwise no, it will lock this one. So this is the just like a wall, or you can tell that this is the one gate. Through that gate they cannot be inside. Gateway serves as the entry and exit point of a network. Yes, you can understand entry and exit point. They cannot be exit from here also. First they will rectify it is correct or not, then afterwards. As all data coming in or going out of a network must first pass through the gateway in order to use routing paths. Okay, as all data coming in means coming inside, they want to come, or going outside of a network must pass through the gateway. Through here they will pass it. Okay, if this gate will pass, so that is why it is called entry or exit point of the network. Beside routing data packets, gateway also maintain information about the host network's internal connection path and the identify paths of the other remote networks. Remote networks means outside. From the outside and the inside host network internet connection path, both are identified. If a node from one network wants to communicate with a node of a foreign network, listen, this is one network, suppose chalo India's network connect with the foreign network. It will path the data packet to the gateway. So this is the gateway path, which then routes it to the destination using the best possible routes. So this gateway will check it which is good path and then afterwards sending. For simple internet connectivity at homes, the gateway is usually the internet service provider. They will use the firewall. Okay, internet service provider that provide access the entire internet, they are giving to access to the entire internet. Generally a router is configured to work as a gateway device in a computer network. So here a router is a gateway device in the small office or whenever we are connected in the LAN. Now a gateway can be implemented as a software, hardware or combination of both. Why hardware software combination of both? Because here gateway means we will take as a firewall. Firewall is a software, and here if you want to access your data, you are using these systems and servers. In the servers firewall is there and your systems are connected in the server. So whenever you want to access in the other networks data, just like India's only, but from your organization to other organization, just like website data, if you want to access and these datas are harmful, this website is not good, so firewall will not accept it. So whenever you are accessing this data, firewall will stop it, these types of data. So this is because a network gateway is placed at the edge of a network and the firewall, look at the word, is usually integrated with it. Edge of the network and firewall are integrated with it. Look at here, this is the gateway and it is a router only, and this is one server. Look at here, server. Okay, this is another server. So whenever this is the IP address has given, IP address of the server has mentioned. Now this is connected with the hub also, this connection hub, otherwise we can tell that switch also, hub switch, and this is router. Router is working as a gateway. So here one software in the server they will install. In the server what they will install? Firewall. And in the firewall, what is the work of firewall? They here in the firewall they set some website. So that one they blocked this website. So that is why whenever these systems you are using and you want to access of that particular website, you cannot use it, that website, because firewall has blocked that website. So this is the very beneficial for educational institute. Now come to the network topology. Network topology, now we have seen that distance wise whenever area will cover, our network has divided. Okay, first is span, then LAN, MAN, then WAN. And whenever we are connected with these networks, what we required? Network devices. What is that? Hub, switch, router, gateway, and repeater. This is for regenerate weak signal to strong signal. Hub, switch, router. This one hub, send to all. This is send to particular. And router, receive the data, analysis the data, then afterwards send it the data to the another device also. And if file size is big, then it will divide it into packets and then afterwards send it to the another networks, these networks. Okay, so PAN distance is 10 meters up to 10, LAN distance is up to 1 kilometer. This is 40 kilometer, 30 to 40 kilometer. This is more than 40 kilometers it will take it. Now one room will cover, here one building will cover, and data transfer rate is 10 Mbps to 1000 Mbps. Here Mbps only, but data transfer rate is slower than LAN. Now we will this network we have already learned. Now network topology. Network topology means how you are connected your systems through the wired. So we have already discussed that number of computing devices are connected together to form a local area network, and interconnection among millions of LANs from the internet. The arrangement of computers or other peripheral means extra devices, resources in a network is called its topology. So arrangement of computer systems means we can say that how you are connected these systems. So these are called network topology. First we'll see mesh topology. Mesh topology, this is each, look at here through the example I'm teaching you. In this topology, each systems are connected with each other. Each system, suppose here how many systems, 1 2 3 4 5 6 is there. So look at here, this is connected, this one is connected, this one is also connected, this one is also connected, this one. So every systems are connected with each other. Every systems are differently, okay, separately they are connected, they are not using to the common. Okay, so suppose 4 systems is there. So this system 1, system 2, system 3, system 4, one connected with 4, one connected with 2, one connected with 3 also. Now 2 connected already with 1, 2 connected with 3, and then 2 connected with 4 also. Now 3, if we will talk, 3 connected with 2, 3 connected with 1, 3 connected with 4 also. So they have a separate path to go every destination place. So this one is a wiring is very complex and cabling cost is very high. Why? Because now you can see that 4th system, and how many cable is required? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 cables is required for connecting to the 4 computers. For connecting 4 computers, how many cables we required? 6 cables is required. So that is why cabling cost is cable is many. So that is why cabling cost is high and in creating a such networks. But there are many redundant or unutilized connection. If PC number 1 and PC number 3, they are not transferring to the data, so then no use, this is unutilization. Okay, sometimes they are not connected. Now come to the in the mesh topology, what happened that if this wire, suppose 1 to 2, I am taking the another pen color, suppose this one. Now tell me that 1 to 2, okay, this one is not working, so then other can work. So PC1 can connect these two except this one. So whenever one connection is fail, entire network will be not fail, it will work it. So this is the benefits of mesh topology. Such a network can handle large amount of traffic since multiple nodes can transmit data simultaneously. Yes, they can handle large amount of traffic. Why? Because every systems are connected with different routes. Every systems are connected with different routes. So that is why they can handle large amount of traffic. Now such networks are more reliable, yes, more trustable. Why? Because source to destination means destination means receiver. Source to sender to receiver only they are going. They are not going any other places. So and even if a node gets down, it does not cause any break in the transmission of the data between other nodes. Yes, it cannot be break. This topology is also more secure. Yes, security is also more because they have own destination, own personal path. as compared to the other topologies. Why? Because other topologies, they have a sharing connection, wired connection, because each cables between two nodes carry different data. To build a fully connected mesh topology of n nodes, it requires n into n minus 1 by 2. N means total number of nodes into total number of nodes minus 1 by 2. Total number of nodes, just like here, how many nodes is here? I have taken 4. Yes. So 4 into n minus 1 means 3 divided by 2. So 4 3s are 12 by 2. Just like if you cut like this also. So then how many? 6 connection is required. I already told that 6 cables is required to connect 4 systems. So whenever if they will ask that if 100 systems are connected with mesh topology, 100 systems are connected with mesh topology, then how many wire is required? Then what you will do? 100 into 99 divided by 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 0s are 0. 50 into 99 you will do. 50 into 99. 5 9s are 45. 4 carry. 5 9s are 45. 45 plus 4, 49. And this 0. 4950 cables is required. Okay. So in the mesh topology they can give. Now ring topology. In the ring topology, each node is connected to two other devices. Two other devices means two neighbor nodes. Two neighbor nodes, left and right. Suppose this is the sender. Sender is connected with two sides. Okay. So every sender has connected with two neighbor nodes, two other sides, and it is a unidirectional. So whenever in the ring topology we are sending the data, it will go like this. If sender is sending, suppose this is 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, sender 1 sending to the data sender number 6, receiver is number 6, but it is unidirectional. And suppose this data is coming like this, so it's travel to every node, then afterwards reaching to the 6, and it's maybe a clockwise, otherwise anti-clockwise, counterclockwise. This is called anti-clockwise. If it is anti-clockwise, then receiver will get it in the one times only. So data are travel in the ring only, whenever destinations will not receive the data. Bus topology, it is a common topology. In a bus topology, is communicating device connects to a transmission medium known as bus. This is the common. This is called bus. Data sent from our node are passed on the bus and hence are transmitted to the length of the bus in both direction. In both direction, this is like this, they are sending. Okay, and it will travel to the common bus only. So this means data can be received by any of the nodes connected to the bus. Just like hub, everyone is getting the data. So same things here also, they are getting the data. In this topology, a single backbone wire cable bus is shared among the nodes, which make it cheaper and easy to maintain. Because one cable is required, and this is the node. This is the node. They are connected in the bus. Okay. So one wire is only required to connect it. So that is a easy to maintain and very cheaper. But data is not secure because everyone is getting. Both ring and bus topology are considered to be less secure and less reliable. Why? Less secure and less reliable? Because bus this is the one common wire and it is called backbone also. Okay, and here they will send to the all and everyone will get it to the data. Same things in the ring. In the ring wise, this is ring, and ring wise, ring, in the ring is, suppose it is clockwise, like this data will travel clockwise, clockwise. So everyone is getting to the data, but mesh topology, they have own destination path, personal path. So that is why that is more secure, and it is less secure and less rare, because everyone is getting to the data ring and bus topology. Now comes star topology. Star topology, just like a hub, just like a switch, means it is a main server, and through this server they are connect. Through the server, they cannot communicate with each other directly. Through this server means through the third party they can communicate. Okay, so in star topology, each communicating device is connected to a central node, which is a networking device like a hub or switch. Star topology considered very effective, efficient and fast, as each device is directly connected with the central device. Listen, it is faster than bus and ring topology. Why? Because bus and ring in the traveling like this, packets is traveling like this only. Bus, they are traveling whenever destinations will not receive that data, they are traveling here, and it is less secure also. But star topology, what happen if you are sending desktop 1 2 3 4, if you are sending to desktop number 3, so then what happen from sender number 1? So PC number 1 is sending to the data to sender number 3. So then what server through the IP address will check it? Whose address? 3. So then directly send it. Okay, so that is why it is more secure also. Disturbance in one device will not affect the rest of the network. Yes, if this is the disturbance, means virus not working, so then other threes are working. So it is not failure in the whole entire network. Central node can be either a broadcasting, means data will transmit to all the nodes in the network, or unicasting, means particular device. Okay, so broadcasting means send it to all, just like in the server, if you are uploading anything in the website server in the browser, so then what happen? It is broadcasting. Just like a news is a broadcasting, then every nodes will get it, everyone can get it. That is called broadcasting. And unicasting only to the particular, just like you are sending the message, this is the unicasting. If you are sending the message to the personally to someone, this is called unicasting. And if you are sending the message in a group means group members knew that, so that is called broadcasting. Now tree or hybrid, it is a hierarchical topology. Hierarchical topology means whenever more than one different topology also you can connect it in the tree topology. Tree means, remember that this is the one root, and one root has suppose many branches. This branches has other branches. Okay, like this tree only. Yes, so same things here also going on. One network connected with other networks. One network connected. This is the bus network, and this bus network are connected with which network? Tell me which network? Now I taught that this one, through the servers they are connected. This is called which network? Write in the comment section. Star topology. Star topology. See, in this star, wait, not this is this star, this is this star. So 1 node, 2 node, 3 node, 4 node, 4 node, and this is the central. So like this stars they are come. So this is the star topology. This is also star topology, star topology, and these all the stars are connected in the bus. So star with bus. This is the tree or hybrid topology. So they have a multiple branches, and each branch can have one or more basic topologies like star, ring and bus. Any other topologies also you can use it. Such topology is usually realized in WANs where multiple LANs are connected, when multiple LANs also can connect it. So that is also comes to the tree topology. LANs may be in the form of ring, bus or star. Hybrid topology connected with 4-star topology in this bus. I already told that. In this type of network, data transmitted from source first reach to the centralized device, and from there the data passes through the every branch, where each branches can have link for more nodes. Okay, so first getting to the data, send it to server, and through the server they will send it to other nodes, and then from the servers, if it is another network, so then from these servers they will send to the bus topology, and through this bus topology other server will get it to the that packet. Now come internet. Internet is the global network. What is that? Global network of computing device. Computing device means your desktop, laptop, server, tablets, mobile phones, other devices as well, peripheral devices. Peripheral devices means extra devices, printer, scanner, all are. These all are we can connect to the internet. If you are connected, then in addition it also consists of a networking devices, means whenever if you are sharing your resources, that is also possible. Now come through the networking devices we can connect it. Which networking devices? Routers, switch, gateways, hub, then repeaters, all are the networking devices. Today smart electronic applications like TV, AC, refrigerator, fan, light, etc. can also communicate through the internet. Through the internet, how? Because now smart TV, AC, through the you can, if you forget, and through your mobile phones, if you can switch off the TV, switch on the AC, refrigerator, fan, light. So digital India, not digital India, digital world. So through the internet, if you can access, if you can control these devices, then it will come to the smart devices in internet. The list of such smart devices are always increasing. Example, drones, vehicles, door lock, security cameras, etc. Yes. Now the internet is evolving every day. Yes, every day we are evolving in the internet. Computers are either connected to a modem through a cable or wirelessly. A modem, we it a wire or wirelessly. I already taught this one. Through the which internet service provider it is connected. Modem is connected with the internet service provider, local internet service provider, and who has given this one as a company. Which company's SIM card you have taken, which company's modem you are taking, that company will provide internet service provider to connect it, who then connects a national network. Then afterwards you can connect your networks with the national network. Many such ICPs connect together, forming a regional network. This is national network. Then whenever many ISPs are connect together, then it's forming a regional. Just like if many LANs are connected with each other, okay, then it will create as a WAN. So same things here also, national network connected with another national networks, then it will created as a regional network. And regional network connected together, forming a national network and such country-wise network. So whenever regional networks are connected together with a national network, means national network plus regional networks, connect it. Then it will connect it with the countries network from the internet backbone. So you can see that like this internet is working very easily. We are uploading the data, downloading the data, installing the software, uninstall the software, getting the data very easily. Before that, can you think so many things is working besides? The internet today is a widespread network, widespread, and its influence is no longer limited to the technical fields of computer communication. It is no longer means no limitations. It is being used by everyone in the society, and is evident from the increasing use of online tools for education, creativity, internet, socialization, and e-commerce. See, now internet is there, that is why I am teaching and you are learning from other places also. Okay, no needed to communicate face to face. Yes, face to face means we are only limitations. So in this limitation, not possible that. So now in the education field we are using, just like I am teaching, so in the educations you are also using. So through the internet it is possible that creativity, entertainment, socialization in the social media, e-commerce means e-business. Okay, you are using whenever you are ordering something, so then we are using e-commerce through the any app you are using, but we are using as a e-commerce only. Now applications on internet. Following are some of the broad areas or services provided through internet. Which one? World Wide Web, email, chat, and voice over internet protocol. World Wide Web, www. Short form is a web, or we can tell that www or web in short. It is an ocean of information. Yes, why? Because from here we are getting everything. Okay, stored in the form of trillions of interlinked web pages. Web pages because we are using in the web browser, so that is why through the web only we are using. So many pages, just like this is the PDF page. This is PDF page. Whenever if I am reading in the online something, so this is the web page. Okay, so for trillions of interlinked web pages and web resources. Yes, many web resources are there. The resources on the web can be shared or accessed through the internet. Yes, many things you can read it, but you cannot download it. So that means in the internet I can read it. That means accessing the data. Okay, if you are sharing, you can share also through the internet. Earlier, why it's used? Earlier, to access files residing in different computers, one had to log in individually to each computer through the internet. To access the file in the earlier, to access the files in the different computers, suppose this is one system, another systems, so then login individually is required. Now without login we are accessing the data, each computer through the internet. Then afterwards you can access this data. Besides, files in different computers were sometimes it is different format also. Okay, different format. So and it was difficult to understand each other files and documents. Sometimes your PC is also not accepting the file format. So whenever different format is available, it is difficult to understand to others file also, because whenever if you are maintained means if you have created any file, so according to your requirement you created these files, how the other customers will understand that? So Tim Berners-Lee, a British computer scientist, invented the revolutionary World Wide Web in 1990 by defining three fundamental technologies that lead to creation of waves. So this is the difficulties one. Because of the difficulty, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, who is that British computer scientist, invented web in 1990s with three fundamental technologies. Which one? We'll see. First is HTML, URI and HTTP. We'll learn everything. What is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. Full form is Hypertext Markup. This is the markup language. Markup language means we can write it in the notepad, and you will save it dot htm or dot html. Then what happens? Whatever browser is available in your system, whenever this file you will open it, it will open to the browser. That means in the browser how your page will look like. So that is the markup language. And here calculation part will not come. Whatever you have written, exactly same will write. Suppose if you written 2 plus 2, so then it will display 2 plus 2. But in the calculators, if you will write 2 plus 2, then it will give to the 4. In the computer systems also, calculator if you will use 2 plus 2, then it will give 4. But in the notepad, whenever you will write it in the HTML file, then it will write 2 plus 2 equal to same 2 plus 2 only. So that is why it is a markup language, which is used to design standardized web pages. I already told that. Okay, it is using for web pages, so that the web content can be read and understood from any computer across the globe. Just like this one, everyone can understand. If it is the machine code, then how can I understand that? If I will tell in my language, then how you can understand that? So that is why everyone can read also, everyone can understand, because format is same. It uses tags to define the web pages content should be displayed by the web browser. Basic structure of every page is designed using HTML. Yes, basic structure of every web page. Okay, so then every browser web page, it is designed by the HTML only. Now URI, Uniform Resource Identifier. So what is the use of HTML? To design the web page. And write in the content of the web page also, you can tell that. URI, full form is Uniform Resource Identifier. URI is a unique identifier. To identify a resource located on the web. Every web page has a one address. Every web page. So this web page has a unique address, and this is called URI, Uniform Resource Identifier, to identify the particular web page. URI identifies a resource, hardware or software, either by its location or by its name or both. By its location you can get it, otherwise by its name, otherwise both. Location with name. URL, Uniform Resource Locator, and provide the location and mechanism protocol to access the resources. URL, Uniform Resource Locator, that is provide the location with the resources. Example of URI identifying the resources. URI is identifying the resource set using location, that is URL. Means URI is identifying at this address is called URL. HTTPS www.mhrd.gov.in, this is the URL, and who is identify this location, that is URI. So address will identify the URI, and this address is called a URL, Uniform Resource Locator. and this is uniform resource identifier. It is identified by the whom? URI. So many examples as given. URL is sometimes also called a web address because every web page has a unique address. So however, it is not only the domain name. Domain name means company name, but contains other information that completes a web address is described. This is full address is called full address. This is full address. This full address is called URL. Okay, and identified by URI. Now this is NCRT. NCRT, this is the company name. So this is the domain name. Domain name. This is the path. Textbook.html means textbook 1 I want. Textbook page I want. So this is the path. HTTP, it is called protocol. Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And this is www. This is the subdomain. Look at here. In the protocol, HTTPS, HTTP, FTP, telnets, all are called as a protocols names. www is a subdomain, and ncert.nic.in is a domain name. So this is the domain name, this is the company name, and this is the subdomain name, and this is the path. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a set of rules whenever you are uploading the data in the website or downloading the data, accessing the data. So we have to follow these some rules, which is used to retrieve linked web pages. Linked web pages across the web. Its more secure and advanced version is HTTPS. HTTP's advanced version is HTTPS. This is Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. We can retrieve the data and it is linked to the web pages. Many people look at this one. Search engine like google.co.in, bing.com, duckduckgo.com, in.yahoo.com. It is used to search and retrieve information when the address of the web page is not known. Not known whenever you don't know the full path. That times what we are doing? We are searching in the Google, and Google is a search engine. Google is a search engine. Chrome is a search engine. They are not a web browser. They are not a path. Okay. They are not a domain. This is the search engine. Now, many people confuse of the web with the internet. Internet, as we know, the use global network. What is internet? It is use means large global area of interconnected of the computers, which may or may not have any file or web page to share with the world. Internet is working in the use global network of interconnected with the systems and sharing the data, receiving the data through the web pages in the world. The web, on the other hand, is the interlinking of collection of web pages. So what is web? It is collection of web page. Collection of web page. This is called web. www, World Wide Web, which are accessible over the internet. So through the internet we will access this data. www gives users access to a vast collection of information created and shared by people across the world. It is today the most popular information retrieval system. Listen. When someone has not created the website, not created the website, not uploaded the data, then how you will get it? You cannot get it. So that is why someone has shared the data in the website, her website, then afterwards you can and this website has many web page, and this web pages are interlinked with each other. So that is why it is a collection of web pages is called a web. Now electronic mail, email. Email is the short form of electronic mail. It is one of the way of sending and receiving message. You can send and receive the message using the internet. If you send the email by mistake also, then afterwards you cannot delete it. From your side you can delete it, but receivers already received the mail and then afterwards they cannot. If that person is not deleting, then you cannot delete it. So that is why whenever you are sending to the mail, you are sending to the message in social media also, remember that if you delete that data, but it is not deleted from this server side. Okay, server side they are not deleted. So whenever you are sending the message, sending to the mail, very carefully you will do it, because it is internet. Email can be sent anytime to any number of recipients at anywhere. Yes, in the anywhere, and the free of cost we can send it. The message can be either text entered directly onto the mail application or attached file, text, image, audio and video file also you can send it, and stored on the secondary storage. And after, if you receive that file, you can store it also, and it is received in the secondary storage means your hard disk, it will store it. Even your pen drive also you can store it, these files. An existing file can be sent as an attachment with the email, so no need to type it again. If you want to forward it, if you want to reply it, so then directly through these mails you can go to the download. To use email service, one need to register. Yes, if you want to use the email, so then you have to register in the any email service provider company. You have to create an email account, then afterwards you can send. This service may be free or paid also, just like Google has email service, that is Gmail. Yahoo has Yahoo Mail. Microsoft has Outlook. So like these companies, they are provided. However, many organizations nowadays get customized business email address. Customized means company-wise, a specific business email address for their staffs using their own domain name. Own domain means company name with. For example, look at here, username @companyname.com. If any big universities and the professors email address, if you will check it, then you will understand that. Okay, professor names @universityname.com has written. So university.com, that university is a domain name of that companies, universities. Now, some common facilities available for an email users. Creating an email, attach the files with an email, saving an email as a draft, mailing later, you can do it like that also. Create, when you have to save your email in the draft, then afterwards mail it later. Creating email is also termed as composing. In the compose box is there. Here you can create a mail, means you can write it and then afterwards you can send the mail. Sending and receiving mail, say email can be sent to multiple email address also. Same email, this email you can send to one person also or multiple person also. Sending the copy of mail. This copy of mail you want to send something, this is called carbon copy or blind carbon copy. Sending the copy of mail is same copy of mail you want to send, so then it is called CC or BCC, blind carbon copy. CC carbon copy, whatever user's name, if 10 email address you have written here, so then everyone can see it. Okay, everyone can see that through the everyone email address it will display, but blind carbon copy you will not understand that same email has sent to which person, which email address, how many persons, that one you cannot see, but CC you can see it. Forwarding or received email to others user, this is also possible. Forward option is there. Filtering a spam email, if any company is sent for advertisement, that one will come to the spam emails. Organization, even your some received email you can send to spam also. Then afterwards, whenever that company will send to you, it will not come to the inbox, it will directly go to the spam only. Organizing email in folders and subfolders, you can organize your email in the folders and subfolders also. Creating and managing email IDs of the peoples you know, you can manage the email IDs also. Now setting signature, footer to be inserted automatically at the end of each email. Just like you can see that if any organization has sent you any email, so that place automatically your footer area has saved. Okay, so you can setting your signature in the footer area, and then whenever you will send the email, it will come to the end of the email. Printing email using a printer or saving as files through the printers, or you can save the files also through the printer, you can take the printing also that email. Searching email using email address or email subject text, you can search also. Now chat. What is chat? It is chatting or instant messaging through the internet, means over the internet, it is called chat. Means communicating to people at a different geographic location in the real time through text message. Yes, just like now we are using as a WhatsApp. Okay, Telegram, we are sending the chat, even in the Insta also you are doing that. So in the real time, any geographical locations you are sending the message through the internet, it is called chat. It is a forum where multiple people connect to each other to discuss their common interest, just like in a group. In a group we can discuss it. Two individuals can also send message instantly, that is the personal chat. The sender types a message and send it, and the receiver immediately receive the message and can read and revert through the text, means responsive. Whenever sender has sent the message and receiver immediately get it. So that means both are connected in the internet simultaneously, then it is possible. Otherwise sender can send it because of the internet connection, but receiver that times is not online, means no internet connection. So then whenever he or she will connect with the internet, then he or she will receive the message. All this happens in real time, as if sender and receiver were sitting in the same place. Just like they are sitting in the same place, just like a talking they are going on. As a successful chat session, the communicating parties should be online simultaneously. Yes, if both are online in the same time, then chat can be instantly, otherwise it will delay. Through the internet speed, it is now possible to send image, documents, audio, video, as well as through instant messenger. Okay, so which type of data you are sending through your internet speed, it will send. It means the communicating parties can talk to each other through an audio call or through a video call also. You can connect it through the audio call or video call, but everything is possible because of the internet speed. If your internet speed is low, then you will not get it, voice will be break. Moreover, it is also possible to chat through text, audio and video in a group. In a group also it is possible. Thus we can have group chat or group calls also. Yes. Applications such as already as mentioned, WhatsApp, Slack, Skype, Yahoo Messenger, Google Talk, Facebook Messenger, Google Hangouts, etc. All are the examples of instant messenger. And all these applications support text, audio and video files. But whenever you are using through the internet audio and video call, it will come to the which protocol? Voice over internet protocol, VoIP. To have a voice call, telephone service over the internet, just like WhatsApp call, okay, that is the voice transmission over a computer network rather than through the regular telephone network. Through the if you are without interconnection, if you are using your phones, you call someone, then it will come to the telephone network. But through the internet if you are using, then it will come to the VoIP. If you are talking with your friends or parents with the WhatsApp or any social media audio or video call, then it will comes to the voice over internet protocol. It is also known as internet telephony or broadband telephony. So VoIP, it is a protocol, and this one is also known as internet telephony or broadband telephony. But to avail the phone service over the internet, we need to have an internet connection. Yes, because whenever through the internet we are connecting, so internet connection is required. VoIP works on the simple principle of converting the analog voice signal into digital and then transmitting them over the broadband line. Yes, you know that system is working only to the machine code, and we are talking in our own language. So that means we are talking in the digital. So this digital will convert to the analog, and analog will again transmit to the digital in the receiver type. So receiver side analog to digital and sender side digital to analog. So it is working in the broadband line. So these services are either free or very economical. Means your internet when you recharge, so then afterwards through that internet in that particular time you can call. So people use them to save on cost. Yes, it is very economical, means very cheapest. That is why these days even international calls are being made using VoIP. Yes, international calls. If through the telephony if you will do, then international calls is very high. So that is why through the internet if you will talk, so that is very less. VoIP calls can be received and made using IP phones, internet protocols phones, from any place having internet access. If you have an internet access, then you can receive the VoIP calls. Means both are connecting with the internet, then it is possible that they are connect with the VoIP. Incoming phone calls can be automatically routed to the VoIP phone as soon as it is connected to the internet. Yes, otherwise it will comes to the missed call only. One disadvantage, if your internet connection is low, so then call quality is low. So it is dependent on the internet connection speed only. Slow internet connection will lead to poor quality voice call, means voice will break. So this is the use of VoIP. Now we will see website. What is website? It is a collection of web pages related through hyperlink. Hyperlink means every web page has a own address. It is called hyperlink also, otherwise URL. Okay, and every website is a first page. This first page is called home page, and from the next page it is called web page. And where it is saved? In the web server. These web pages are saved in the web server. A visitor navigates from one page to another by clicking on hyperlink. Clicking on hyperlinks because here is written previous page, next page. If you will click it next, so then here when this is the button and this button has a link, this is called hyperlink. It is interconnected one page with another page. Also, all the pages of a website are integrated under one domain name and have a common theme and template. Yes, suppose if I will create a website and I am a computer teacher, so of course I will teach in the computer, and all the information in my website, what you will get it? About of computer only. Courses, about of computer related courses you will get it. Yes, so every website theme is common, every website, and template means design. So for example, just like NCERT website, if you will go, all the pages related to NCERT via textbook, syllabus, events, resources, materials, etc. Resources material means just like I downloaded this chapter. So this is the resources material. Textbook also you will get it. Syllabus you will get it. Class 9, every classes, CBSEs, NCERT's chapters, all the books you will get it free of cost. Only you have to go to the NCERT's website. Even I also download it from there only, because authentic data I will get it. So that is why here in the watermark has mentioned NCERT be republished. Under the domain name is company name and having a common design theme. Every website has one unique design theme also. To access a website, one has to be type the address of the website in the address bar of the browser. Whatever browser you are using, you just enter, you just type of the website address and then press the enter, you will get it. The home page of the website will be displayed. I already told that website first page is called home page, and then afterwards next page is called web page, and collection of web pages is called web. Now come purpose of website. What is the purpose of website? Why we are creating the website? We are living in the internet era where the whole world is connected. Yes, whole world is connected. Whenever we have a doubt, whenever in our mind we are thinking something, immediately we are searching in the Google, yeah, any search engine we are searching. So we are living in the internet era only. A website purpose is to make the information available to people at large. Okay, every website purpose is whatever they knows, that the developers knows that everything they will provide to the people, means customer. For example, a company might like to advertise or sell its product. Okay, advertise or sell its product in one company. A government organization may like to publish circular, float tenders, invite applications, or get feedback from various stakeholders. So government organization what is need? Publish to the circular means any notice. Okay, tenders, if any tenders is there, invite of the applications means if they have a job is any vacancy is there, so they invite the applications. If they sell the any product, so they want the feedback from the customers, so that is the various stakeholders. A website is a means that helps to communicate with people to a specific, transparent and user friendly manner. Yes, nowadays every website is user friendly, even apps also user friendly. Means why user friendly? Means user can easily understand what has written, what is the meaning of that. Okay, in box, suppose I am telling that in box means box inside, we are talking about box inside. So box inside means what will do? we are keeping something. So that is why mail is storing in the inbox. So see, this word option has written. Okay, so like this they are using familiar word they are using, then easily we can understand that. While developing a website, the first question to ask is why the website is being created and what should be its pages so that it serves that required purpose. Why you want to create the website? Just like my purpose, that every student get the information, authentic information. So whenever, if I will create the website, then in the computer's knowledge regarding whatever I know, that whatever I enhanced, everything I will upload it, then everybody can know that. Basically, a website should be user friendly and provide information to users with minimum efforts. A website should be designed keeping in mind different categories of people that will be visiting these sites. Every website is different, design is different because of the products, because of the theme they are created on. Some of the common purpose of which website are designed are listed below. Selling products and delivering services. So whenever selling products, they have to upload the image of the product, then cost of the product, okay, then service they will provide, everything they will provide. So that is delivering service, also selling products. Regarding posting and finding informations on the internet, how you will get it, communicating with each other, how they can communicate if they like it, entertainment purpose also, disseminating contents and software. So contents and software also. For many purpose they can create the website. Now come web page. Web page, it is a document. What is that? It is a document. Yeah, we can tell that it is a page of the www, World Wide Web, that is viewed in a web browser. In the web browser you can view it. We cannot download the web page. Remember that we cannot download it. Sometimes we can copy also. Some website has allowed to copy the data, but some website does not. So basic structure of a web page is created using HTML and CSS. This is the style sheet. A web page is usually a part of the website. Yes, it's a part of the website because website, it is a collection of web pages, and first page is called home page, and many may contains information in different forms. Yes, this information contains in the different forms, such as text in the form of paragraphs, list, tables. They can use it. This is called list format. Tables in the tabular format, data is there. Okay, images format, audio format, video. Just like I'm telling, they're selling the products, so then they have to upload the image. If you are singer, so then in your website you have to upload your audio file also, even upload your video file also. Otherwise, how customer understand that your voice is good or not? Okay, so according to your website, you have to manage your content, software applications, other interactive contents. So this is the different forms. These are the different forms. You can use it in your web page. Additionally, various styling and formatting are applied on a web page to make it attractive and organized. Okay, sometimes web page is very attractive and organized manner also. This program codes called script code. This is programs code. See, basic structure of the web page through the HTML we can do it. if we'll upload the image, audio file, video file, this is possible from the CSS, cascading style sheet. Then we have to design the web page and organize them. Then through the script code, Java script code, we will use it. So one web page, how many things we require? 3 things: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Same things here as mentioned are used to define the manner in which the page will behave on different actions. Script makes a web page interactive. Interactive means if they clicked next, then going to the next page, click previous, going to the previous, anything they clicked. So JavaScript, the most popular and commonly used for scripting language. However, Python and PHP are also used in apply scripting on a web page. Python is required, PHP is required. These are the programming language. This is called backend. This is called front end. Front end means in the this is the front end. In the web page, what it will display. This one is showing front end. So front end, how many languages we required? HTML, this is not language, it is a markup language. CSS, cascading style language, cascading style sheet, this is styling language. And then afterwards JavaScript, this is script language. So 3 things we required to design a web page in the interactive way. The first page of the website is called a home page. Many times I told that it generally contains information and links to all the related web pages. Whatever web pages are there inside, they have a link in the home page. Each web page has a unique address. Every web page, it is visible on the address bar. Just like see here, this is the address bar. It is look at here. This is the address bar. So here it will display. Hence, if you want to view a particular web page you want to view it, means you want to see it particular web page. So then its address you have to type it on the browser, then you will get it. The web pages that are linked to form a website share to a unique domain name. Through the unique domain name, every web page are stored. Just like swam.gov.in, this is the domain name. It is a website by the Government of India to deliver online courses for school, college and university students and teachers. swam.gov.in, this is the government website, okay, for online courses. It is a collection of multiple web pages that links to different courses related information. Now come web page. Web page has 2 types: static and dynamic web page. Static means content are fixed. Content are fixed, cannot be changed. One times you upload it and no needed to change. Just like if I will write what is computer, whatever definition now I will provide, after 5 years also it will same, and for every users it will display same. So this is the static web page. One time upload, then afterwards no needed to change. Now dynamic web page, every minutes they will change. It will be fluctuated, just like your time, your weather. This is the dynamic web page. Contents always remain static, does not change for person to persons. User to users also cannot be changed. When a web server receive a request, see, whenever you are searching in the Google or any Chrome browser, so then what happen? You are requesting HTTP request, means you are requesting to the server send to the data. Requesting to server send the data. So then afterwards server will search it where the data is available in this server. Then afterwards they will send back, means HTTP response. So whenever you are searching, you are requesting to the server, that is called HTTP request. Whenever you are getting to the data in your browser, then it is called HTTP response. See, dynamic web page is one in which the content of the web page can be different for different users. Different for different users means what? For every users it will display different. How? Because its content may be because of different choice made by the users. Every user a different choice, that times also you will get it. Otherwise, when a request for a dynamic web page is made for the web server, it does not simply retrieve the page and send. It does not retrieve, but in the static they just retrieve the data and send it. But before sending the request web page, the server may perform some additional process like getting information from the database, then updating date and time, updating weather information. See, this is called dynamic type of web page. Which one? Updating date and time, your weather information, because every times whenever you are going for searching, what they will do, server will process additional process to getting this information, because time is vary, your date and time will be display different. So dynamic web page can be created using the various languages just like JavaScript, PHP, ASP.NET, Python, Java, Ruby, etc. These are complex to construct and design, as the code to perform the additional operation has to be added. Yes, that means through the actual time you have to connect it with these languages, then dynamic web page can be created. Then server side code allow the server, they have to allow, developer have to allow the server to change its content each time the page is loaded. Whenever page is loaded, you have to change it the data. So further, most dynamic pages are linked to database, so that each time the page is uploaded, the required information from the database is retrieved to update the web page. So every time whenever users are searching, so then server have to upload the data, retrieve the data from the database, then have to change it and then update it in the web page. Few common examples of dynamic web pages are those web pages displaying the date, time and weather report, having e-commerce application also. E-commerce application means your product selling companies just like Amazon, Flipkart, Lenskart. Okay, Lenskart for specs only. Amazon and Flipkart, Mantra. Then many companies are available, e-commerce applications are available. From here you can, so they have to, whenever they are taking the order, cancelling the order, so that times date and time will be fluctuate. Look at here, HTTP request, then what happened, step 2, calls an application program to respond the HTTP request. Okay, you are going to the application program for response. Then step 3, what they will do, programs execute and produce the HTML output. Yes, whenever they will get the request, they have to call to the application program, then they execute the program and produce the output, HTML output, then afterwards send to the response to the user, customer. So here it's working in the 4 steps, but static only 2. Only send to the request, server will searching the data, then afterwards return back to the customer, return back to the user, means giving to the response. Look at here, this is the static. So in this static, Normally we are using HTML, JavaScript and CSS. So what is the extension of HTML? .htm or .html. Now come web server. Web server. A web server is used to store, yes, store and deliver the contents of a website to client. Yes, so developer is creating the website, and this website, where it is stored? In the web server. And what is the work of web server? Store and deliver the contents of a website to client. Through the website it will send to the client, such as browser that request it. Through the browser, any browser you can use it, and you can search it, and then afterwards you can get it. So through the web servers you are connecting, and this web server has website, content of the website. Now when talking about our web server as a computer hardware, it stores web server software, and a website contains HTML pages, images, CSS style sheet and JavaScript. See, server is also 2 or 3 types. One is your personal server. Okay, only here you can, that means your data is here, and from here it will send it to the everyone. So whenever customers are interacting with your server, and the limitation, every server has some limitation there, every 1 minute, okay, means how many users can access. If 20 users, so then your server size should be maybe less, like that, according to your data also, how much data you are storing. If many users want to access your data at a time, that time server will fail. That is why whenever you are filling the form in the online, you can see that whenever last date is coming, that times many times server fail is showing on. Why? Because many users wants to access at the same time, and server cannot load that much data at a time. Okay, so that is why. And one is distributed server. Distributed server cost is very less, because just how much you are occupied in the server, that much price you are giving. Yearly you can change this one according to your user. So this one, whenever you will create the website, first I will suggest, first you take as a distributed server, afterwards you will create it in the you can take your own server also, and whatever. So it stores web server software and website content, whatever website content you are using, just like HTML pages, your images, style sheet and JavaScript files, everything it will store in the server only. The server needs to be connected to the internet. Yes, if you will not connect it, then how other users will access your data? Then it is called local server. Web server, when everyone can access your data, so that it connects in the internet, it made accessible to others. When talking about a web server as a software, this is a hardware part. Whenever talking about our software, it is a specialized program that understands URLs. Through the URLs, because every web page has a unique address or web address coming as request from the browser. Yes, through the browser users is requesting and respond to those requests. So server work is users request, accept it and respond it. The server is assigned a unique domain name so that it can be accessed from anywhere using the domain name. Yes, Every server has a unique domain name. Through the domain name you can access it. To develop and test a website using a personal computer, we need to first install a web server on that computer. So whenever you have to develop a website in your personal computer, then you have to first install the web server on that particular system. Now the web browser from the client computer sends a request in the web browser form whenever client means user sending a request for a page containing the desired data or service, means access to the data. So then web servers accept it, interprets, search and respond to the request. But by everything is written HTTP request and response only. If the server is not able to locate the page, then sends a page containing the error message, error 404, page not found. Whenever your page is not accessed, when do one thing you will do. Whenever you search something, then you will see in the address bar, in the just top address, a link is there. This link you just copy it, and in the plus symbols you just means new tab you have to open. Here same path you will do, paste it, and here one data you just change it, one character you just change it and press the enter key, you will get it this one. That means that web page is not found. Okay, page not found. So that is the error 404. Hosting of a website. Web hosting is a service that allows to put a website or a web page onto the internet. So what is the hosting work? Hosting, it is a service in the internet. You have to, whenever you will upload your web page or website, so then hosting is required through the internet, and make it is a part of a World Wide Web, and they will generate it is a part of the World Wide Web. Once a website is created using a hardware server, we need to connect it into internet. That means first you have to, in the hardware server, you have to store it everything, you just generate it everything. That means you have to create your website, then afterwards through the internet you connect it, then you will get it a host, and this host work have to connect with the www, World Wide Web. On the other hand, we can rent, yes, we can take it as a rent in the server resources, just like CPU, RAM and storage. You can take it from a cloud service provider. See, we have seen that internet service provider, same things here, cloud service provider, you can take as a rent. CPU also, RAM also, according to your requirement you can take it and host a locally created website there. This is done by uploading the file constituting the website, that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, database, etc. So whenever you upload your file in the website, so these things we will use it from the local computer onto the space allowed on the server. For this we have to avail the service on a web hosting service provider. So whenever we'll uploading and you want to take as a rent through the cloud service provider, through the internet it is possible to connect it. Then this service are available where? Through the web hosting service provider. This service for using the server resources such as RAM, hard disks, bandwidth, etc. So in the server resources, these are the server resources, you can take it, are usually paid, and these resources can be increased or decreased as per the loads on the website. I already told that distributed server. So in the rent server, if you will take it, then what happened that in the rent server you can increase also, you can decrease also. If in your website many users are coming. You can analysis your data. According to that, you can pay your rent. You can increase your resources or decrease your resources also. For which things you are paying? Your RAM, hard disks, bandwidth according to your ping. If your web server, it is a local server or a cloud server, when connected to the internet, it is assigned a unique numeric address. Okay, whenever you will connect it in the numeric address on the internet, it is called IP address. Yes, through the internet. That is why I told that whenever every machine has a MAC address, this is physical address, and IP address, it is a logical address. When you will connect in the internet, then unique IP address will generate. Now, this is because it is not a convenient for users to remember our numeric IP address. Thus, for accessing a website, the users enter the domain through a browser. No need to remember as a IP address because it is a numeric data and it is very difficult to remember. So, you have to remember as a URL. The domain name has to be registered, purchased with an authorized agency. Then whenever you have to create a website, first afterwards you have to register your website in the authorized agency. How to host a website? To host a website, follow the steps given below. Select the web hosting service provider that will provide the web server space as well as related technologies and services such as database, bandwidth, data backup, firewall supports, email services, etc. So first you have to select the web hosting service provider, and what they will provide? Space. Okay, space they will provide for keeping your data. Storage they will, then database will give, bandwidth will give, data backup they will give, firewall support they will give. This has to be done keeping in mind the features and services that we want to offer through our website. Identify a domain name which best suits our requirement and get it registered through domain name registrar. Okay, you have to identify a domain name whatever is best suits for your requirement. Just like I will create a website for educational purpose, so I have to take as an educational domain name. So regarding every developers has different theme, different content. So according to that you have to register your domain name, unique domain name, you have to choose it. Then once we get web space, create logins with appropriate rights and note down IP address to manage web space. Yes, whenever you will get the web space, then afterwards you create with login, appropriate right means appropriate password, and note down your IP address whatever you got it to manage the web space, because according to your customers users, then that space you can manage it. Upload the files in properly organized folder on the allocated space. Yes, whenever you will upload the file, first you create the folder in this space, web space, then afterwards that place you have to keep it. Get domain name mapped to the IP address on the web server. So this is the domain name system. Domain name system is a service that does the mapping between domain name and IP address. This is the mapping between domain name and IP address. The address of a website is entered in a browser. Whenever you will enter in a browser, the DNS find out the IP address. DNS means your company name, domain name. Domain name find out the IP address in the server corresponding to the requested domain name and send the request to that server. So that is why we required domain name. And domain name system, it is a mapping between both domain name and IP address. Why? Because domain name is a company name and IP address is your IP address. So through the domain name they will search it, where is your IP address. Now come browser. It is a software application that help us to view the web page. Yes. Okay. So in other words, it helps us to view the data or information that is retrieved from various web server on the internet. Various web servers. Some of the commonly used web browser are Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, etc. These are the browser. So it is a software application. From here we can view the website, web page. Opera, Apple Safari. The initial web browser like Mosaic used to support HTML documents containing plain text, means a static website. Which one? Mosaic's web browser. But nowadays, with the advancement of technology, modern web browser allows us to view interactive and dynamic website. Okay, so nowadays every web browser are allowing to static and dynamic web page. Now what is Mosaic? Mosaic was the first web browser developed by the National Center for Supercomputing Application, NCCA, National Center for Supercomputing Application. They developed to the Mosaic web browser. Now browser setting. And Mozilla Firefox, it is an open source web browser which is available free of cost and can be easily downloaded from the internet. Yes, Mozilla Firefox also you can download it and it is free of cost. Every web browser has got certain settings that define the manner in which the browser will behave. Yes, you have to set your browser setting. These settings may be with respect to your privacy. Yes, because whatever you will search it, if you are giving the access to read your personal data, so they can access also. Privacy, search engine preference, download options, auto signature, auto fill and auto complete features, theme and much more. Everything you can set it. Each browser application allows to change or customize its setting in a user friendly manner. Yes, through the look at here is shown that. Now Mozilla Firefox has given top right corner browsers windows. This is the function size showing that. Now from the drop down button, select option is there. The preference of the option window will be displayed in the browser. See, if this browser you are using, then it is related for you, Mozilla Firefox. Otherwise you can see in the other place. This is the general settings, you can use it. Home panel, search panel, what you will search. Okay, Firefox even you can use it. You can set it as a Firefox also, because privacy and security purpose, enhanced tracking protection, forms and password, history and address bars, cookies and site. Cookies is a word. In the history it is available. Whatever you searched, everything it is available in your PC. In your PC it is available. So whenever same address, if you will search it, easily you will get it, because already it is stored in your PC. That is called cookies, in the format of cookies. Permission to view pop-ups. So these are the synchronization panels. So these are the options you can set it. General panel. So look at, so this is the setting, you can use it. Every browser has different setting. Now this one is new, that add-ons, plugins and one is extension. All are same. Add-on, plugins, extension. You can add it in your web browser. Add-on functions means In the home browser, if you will set it, so that times it will open to the same. So this is the tools that helps to extend and modify the functionality of the browser. These tools boost the performance to browser but are different from each other. Whatever extension you will use it, according to that you can your extension will also are same, but plugins is a complete program. Plugins is a complete program and it is a third party software. So whenever plugins word you will plugins options you will add it. Okay, so that times if you will install it as a plugins, so in the host computer, so your data can access by the third party also. And add-ons is not a complete program, so it is used to add only a particular function, only to a particular function. So look at here, add-on managers. Okay, and this is the symbols for add-on also, plugin also. Cookies. To add an extension, click the options button on the top right corner of the browser and select the add-on option. Click the extension panel, options on the left. On the right, options to manage your extension will appear. List to enable, disable and recommend extensions. Look at here. Add-on and plugin. See, extension has given. In the extension you will get it add-on also, plugin also. So recommend the extensions, which one you want. So this type of options you can edit. If you want to block it, if you want to add it to the Firefox, so go privacy, you can add it. This is the extension, means extra. Cookies. It is a text file containing a string of information which is transferred by the website to the browser when we browse it. Okay, it is a text file. And which format it will available? String format. String format. And this information gets stored in the form of a text file in the browser. In the text file, it is available in the browser only. The information stored is retransmitted to the server to recognize the user by identifying pages that were visited, choice, and that were made while using various menus on a particular website. I told that whenever you search in the one times, okay, and the histories, cookies is also available as a history. It will store it, and same content, same topic. If you will search tomorrow, today you searched this topic, tomorrow again you are searching. So today whatever time has taken, tomorrow as a few seconds you will get it. Why? Because it is available in the cookies. It is harmless and they can't access. It is harmless and they can't access information from the hard disk of a user or transmit virus or malware. It cannot be transmit as a virus or malware because it is available in your own system. It is the browser setting. It is the browser on our computer which stores and manages the cookies. However, virus can also be tricked as cookies and cause harm to a computer. One can disable cookies by changing the privacy and security setting of browser. We can disable also. So finally, children completed the chapter. This is the summary part. Today's session is very lengthy, but I completed in the one session only. So thank you very much.